Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another property tour here in San Antonio, Texas. Today we're going to be previewing this property here in Burning Tree. The address is 2031 Oak Vista. 2031 Oak Vista in the very centrally located nice community of Burning Tree. So let's start with our exterior look around the neighborhood so we can see what our streets look like and we can see what our neighbors' properties look like. The property on 2031 Oak Vista that we're going to be looking at today was built in 1976. It is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 2,241 square feet. It does have a really large sunroom in the back that is not part of that 2,241 square footage. And then it also has a separate detached exterior workshop in the backyard. So here at the property line, we have 2 garage door bays. They are split. We're also seeing a beautiful metal roof, and then we have a really gorgeous yard and some really nice mature trees with some really beautiful canopy that's providing for some really good coverage. It's roughly around 5:30 in the evening, so you can see here the sun is going to set that way, so it'll set behind the home. But we have a really great driveway in the sense of it's mostly flat, does kind of dip down over there, but once you get your car up here, it's really nice and flat. And then we have our 2 garage bays there. Great area up here for a bench or a little outdoor seating area here in the front. And then we have this really nicely landscaped garden bed up here at the front, or flower bed, if you will, up here at the front. They do have gutters on the roof, and then of course they do a rain catch system as well. Here is the front door, and we're greeted here by some really just gorgeous architecture, in my opinion. First, let's start off with these floors. Look at this tile. It's so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous tile here in the foyer, which we do have as a formal foyer. And then we have some wallpaper here on the right side. There's our living room. And then over here off of our left side, when we enter, we have our formal sitting areas. So back in the 1970s, which is when this house was built, you're used to seeing some spaces like this that divide up your areas of the house. Your living room, your informal spaces, your breakfast room, your kitchen, your formal spaces up here. We're also used to seeing the ceiling height to be a little bit lower than what we see in today's house. And this has both of those components. So this house is very unique in the sense of built in 1976. You're going to see a lot of features here that you don't see in today's home. And I personally think they're absolutely charming. Obviously, if you're looking in the Burning Tree area, you're going to be seeing properties similar to this age. But also, one could argue these homes were built just slightly different in terms of better quality than a newer, more modern home. I definitely think that you get more for your money in an older home. But there's the entry foyer over there. We have 2 beautiful light sources right here. And then we have this great big our formal space. Leads through our walkthrough here to our kitchen, where we have some more of the charming wallpaper, some really nice solid surface countertops, big open space in the kitchen, like we're used to seeing in homes of this similar style and age. Look at this cabinetry here. Just love all the little details. Now these were added, but look at the cabinet, so pretty. We do have our range here, our microwave over there, dishwasher, and our 60-40 split sink here with a beautiful light source right over here, as it should be for a kitchen sink. Look at those, just so pretty. Just so pretty. And then of course here with the older style, you do have really nice, cute, unique features up here in these cabinets like we see there. And then of course, you know, like we see here with the exhaust venting out. We have our tray ceiling here for our fluorescent lights. And another perspective of the kitchen here. And then right next to the kitchen, you have your breakfast area right here. We also have these windows that look into our sunroom, and then we have our fluorescent light here. Now this is supposed to be our pantry. I know today we're used to seeing different styles of pantries, but this is the pantry. I think it's adorable. Super charming, very cute. I love also how they did the tile here, and then they kind of use the tile as a border as well, which is nice. We're not used to seeing that in today's build. But then we feed right into the living room, where you're greeted with the really nice high vaulted ceilings, wood beam center, 2 skylights, and really nice, beautiful engineered hardwood floors. Look how pretty that is. Just so pretty. Another light source here, but we also have our wood burning fireplace right here. And then we'll just take another look around this really great living room. And then that's our entry again. One more time of these floors. Just love how beautiful they are. Then over here, we have coat closet right here, down this hallway. And then we have our first bedroom. The carpet is a little worn, so we'll need some new carpet. Closet over here. Isn't that cute? So 1 bedroom, and then down this hall, we're gonna find our utility room here. With our water heater. And then our 2-car garage access. So we do have some built-ins off to the right side. You can see our 2 garage door bays. Some wood paneling on the left side. And then we have that door that goes to the exterior. There's our soft water system. We do have a bump out back over there. And then of course we have another fluorescent light there and attic access right there. So 2-car garage. So I enter to the utility room. To get to my kitchen, I have to come back here, down to the left, down to the right, and then across the formal areas, and then my kitchen is over there. Hardwood floors take us into our first bathroom. Double vanity. Wallpaper. And then this one has a light bulb that needs to be changed, but here's our shower tub combo. And then our toilet, and then our little linen here. So far we've seen 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. And then down over here, we're gonna split. We're gonna go that way, and then we're gonna go this way. So let's go this way first. Linen closet. And then bedroom number 2. This bedroom, we have a window into our sunroom right over here. Look at that. Look at that sunroom. I haven't even taken you out there, but look how massive that is. Such a great space, and it does have a heater and cooler, a heater and a AC unit right there. And then this one here takes us into our backyard, where you can see that's the additional workshop there that was built. I didn't mention it before, this price, the price of this home is $450,000 here in Burning Tree. All right, so bedrooms, we've seen 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Let's come over here. And over here is where we're gonna find our primary. So a very unique feature here. We have the primary bedroom here, and then we have this other door here that takes us into this space that does have a closet here, but is also connected to that primary there. So technically you could wall that off, and then this is bedroom number 4. But right now it's open with a pocket door here. And then it could be an office, a nursery, and here's our primary. And then there's that workshop in the back. So 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, here in Burning Tree. Double vanity, single vanity. Our walk-in closet is here. And then we have our shower and toilet over here. So your vanity is right in your primary, and then your closet's over there, and your toilet and shower are over there. 2,241 square feet, built in 1976. Let's go take a look at that sunroom, and then let's take a look at the backyard and then the workshop. So to get to the backyard, you go through the sunroom. Wonderful square footage here. You can see windows in every direction. And just to give you like another perspective, let's come over here so you can really see how big this is. Massive, massive bonus space because it's not included in the 2,241 square feet of the house. And now we're in the backyard. So we come to the backyard via a slider. We see this beautiful green grass, beautiful trees. And then we have the workshop in the back, the rest of the yard. So let's go to the workshop, and then I'll show you the rest of the backyard. So we do have interior and exterior components to the back of the workshop. We have the interior there, and then we have a great little exterior space over here as well. Look at that. That cute little workstation. And then of course, here's the interior space. Okay, we do have power here. Let me turn it on for us. And it did not come on. Try that again. Okay, so it didn't come on, but here is the first space of the workshop that we enter into. It's cool. We are on slab here, and then we have a second space over here. Isn't this great? We do have lighting here. It's just not turning on for whatever reason. I'll have to take a look at it afterwards. But great workshop area, great workshop space. And then we're right here in our backyard of our home here in Burning Tree. Look at that. Where do you find this so close in the city? It's very hard, especially for $450,000. So let's come this way so we can see the rest of the neighborhood. The rest of the yard. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. So pretty. Thank you guys for joining me on today's property tour. Let's do a quick recap. 2031 Oak Vista in San Antonio, Texas. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2,241 square feet, built in 1976. Asking price is $450,000 here in Burning Tree, the neighborhood of Burning Tree. Exceptional property, unique. You're not gonna find another one like this at a great price. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel for more San Antonio real estate property tours. I give my honest take on these properties, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, God bless.